Hello Aquarius, and welcome back to TenPaths Tarot. Today we have a very powerful message for you from Spirit, and it starts with this oracle card. Here we have self-reliance, and this shows a woman who is taking all that she's learned. So you can see all of the books here and all of her experiences. She's dressed very humbly. Her feet are bare because she has put all of her effort into conjuring up this balance and this dream. And all of this has been done in a state of unknowing. She hasn't been sure she could do this, but she's continued moving forward. And so let's see what we have today. We will start with card number 8 out of 8 because that shows the past. So I'm going from the past up to the present in a circular fashion. And the first card is the Knight of Swords. And look at this knight. His head is ablaze. His thoughts and emotions are just raging. He doesn't know which way to go. Because he doesn't know which way to go, the horse that could carry him to his dreams is in a state of confusion. It's rearing up. It's dark out. We don't know where we're going. So that's an emotional energy here. Followed by the Ten of Swords, more intense emotional energy. Something has really hurt you, and it's possible you may have really hurt someone else. And it's all because of this fire in your head, in your heart, that didn't know how to release itself or which direction to take. And look at the shape of that fire in the head. It resembles the shape of the wings that have now been folded, that are now dead because they've been exhausted by this wounding. Some of this wounding you may have done to yourself. Some of this wounding you may have blamed someone else for. It's different things for different people. But then somewhere along the way, there was this tower moment. And when we say a tower moment, there was an event or an experience or a realization that said something has to change and something has to change fast. And here we see two men. They're so tiny, I don't know if you can see them. Two men falling from the tower. And they almost look like the same person. And I'm thinking this represents two sides of you. Will they both survive, or can only one survive? The next card says one of those aspects of you survives. And it's a positive aspect. Next we have the Strength card. This is strength in that he has the aspects of a lion. He has a lion's mane and a lion's tail. It's actually the Two of Wands, two dreams. He's ready to start following his path, but in a position of renewed strength. And you can see there's not much left of that tower there. That tower is just a few steps that have left. He's leaving behind his former view of the world, that everything should be rosy and perfect all of the time. And so he's pulled himself up out of the rubble and is moving ahead. And we did actually have the Strength card later, the actual Strength card, and we'll get to that. But that lion image, that lion imagery always means strength. And so then we have the Six of Spirals. Now we've gone from this to this. And this card Six of spirals. Six represents stability. Things are going a lot better. Spirals can represent our wishes and dreams. And maybe what we wish for is what I see whenever I see this card. In Celtic tradition, these flags are put out when you want something, when you're asking to receive. And so here you want to be a receiver. But in the Buddhist tradition, the flags are put out when you want to give love. So this is a balance of giving and receiving. And that seems to be the new destination. And then we have the Three of Spirals. So here you're taking a period of reflection. Three often means something goes away. In this case, it could be that secondary you. And you are taking time to reflect on what you've learned, on what has gone in the past, what has gone on in the past. And you're reflecting on it all. And that Buddhist face tells me that you want to do it in a way that will improve your heart, that will improve how you can give to the world and the people around you. Now, on this quest, here we have the Strength card. But this individual, yes, he's stronger now, but he still harbors some of that scary energy inside of him, that dual character, that bit of anger and flaming thought is still with him. He's still trying to conjure things to his liking. He has all of these charms. And he looks like someone would be afraid to approach. And so that energy, that dual energy is still there. And we're trying to learn to control that. It's still there. We know we're still the bear. The bear has many positive aspects. He's very resourceful. He is strong. When there's an obstacle, he knows how to push it out of the way. But sometimes bears are hot-headed and they react without thinking. And that's the part that we all feel is dangerous. And so that is still lurking there. And this person in this reading knows that's still there, whether other people can see it or not. And he's debating, should I continue contemplating, kind of wall myself in, as in the other card, or should I start looking out at the world and looking at the spirals, the dreams, the desires, the possibilities? And that answer is going to be different for different people, depending on which stage you're in. Maybe you do need to take more time to reflect. Maybe you have learned to control some of that power and look out, and you're ready to go move toward your dreams. And so that is what she is trying to conjure. We've got the hourglass. There are two equal sides representing balance. And she's trying to harness that fire, that tower type of energy, that flame, and make some kind of use of it. She is trying to listen to that better side of herself that is guiding her and trying to find her way in the darkness. And I think there is a real possibility that you can or you have achieved this recently. But it will be a matter of continuing the growth. I see growth in process here. I don't see completion. Do we ever finish growing? Not really. So maybe that's a normal state. We just need to take down that bear energy just a bit. maybe by exploring some of your dreams, you can take it down some. By letting that playfulness out, that cub energy that's still very powerful, but it can look at things in a fresh way and see the fun side of things, and not let emotion overtake you. And so that is what I have for you today, Aquarius. I hope this helps someone. It's a beautiful message, really. Spirit is encouraging you to go in the direction you've been going. You know your past. You know the states you've been in. You have come a long way in controlling them, and it's just a matter of continuing that growth. We don't want to be the bear in the cave forever. So at some point, we want to come out of that cave and be able to harness that incredibly resourceful energy that a bear has. That is all Spirit has for you today. My name is Everett. I hope you enjoyed this reading today. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe. I would love to see you again. Bye for now.